I
Oh,
can see you.
all right.
Whew, tell
Hi there.
me. Hi, hi.
Okay, so it's been a while, right? How are you? How are you doing in your life?
Yeah, I'm doing great. What
Mhm.
about you? How have you been?
Everything going well? Okay, perfectly fine. Little bit stressed because of scorching hot outside, right? Like because of the weather. But the monsoon is on the on the way, so everything is going to be fine. I just have to wait for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and after that, weather also going to be up to the mark.
English is going on.
Okay. How about your day going on? Like, and how is your day shaping up today?
First of all, I am occupied girl nowadays because my mama has gone hometown, so I have to manage my household work along with the
Okay.
office work.
Okay.
So I do not get time to have a interaction with the people and to talk and focus on my communication skill.
Mhm.
But I saw today decided to let's have a short conversation with you.
Okay, yeah. Like in the morning time, what do I do? Like there is three students. Okay, so I conduct three sessions. Okay, online, and after that I invest at least in 1 hour in reading. So these days I'm reading in Spy the Lie. Okay, this book. So this is how I spend my entire day, like watching podcasts, talking to my students. In the evening, I have more students. Okay, especially in the morning time, in the noon time. In the morning time I have students, noon time I don't have, and in the evening time I was like a student. So in the morning and in the evening time I'm occupied. But noon time I get a rest time, so I read the books.
So how's your English practice going on? Even I am talking about your YouTube channel. How is it?
When it's come to practicing, okay, communication, practicing English language is going very well because I have right now 7 students. So imagine like you're talking to each and every students for half an hour, 1 hour. So easily you're going to complete like 5, 7 hours, okay, conversation. So I do like 5 hours of speaking practice on a daily basis, and apart from that, 1 hours of reading and 1 or 2 hours of listening practice, like conversational videos or just listening in motivational podcast or podcast about like a cockroach party or trending issues.
Yeah, yeah, I have also heard that cockroach party, but I haven't have a depth knowledge regarding that. So, are you making the videos on YouTube on daily basis?
Or not on a daily basis. Okay, it is kind of I believe it is a commitment. If you want to become very active on YouTube, it's a commitment, and you have to find people. For example, you're running a conversational channel, so you have to find people on a daily basis to make videos, and after that, edit. So it is kind of little bit a hectic task for you. So what I do, like at least 3 videos in a week, so I can manage that. For example, if I'm going to approach someone, like, are you comfortable for video call? Because of sometimes what happen, even though persons are ready to talk to you on video call, but they are not comfortable to
Okay.
upload their videos on channel like YouTube's. Yes or no? So sometimes you have to ask their permission. After getting proper permission, you have to upload the video, and it is also
Yeah,
editing.
yeah, that sounds great. You have a good manner
Mhm.
regarding that.
Okay, so how life is treating you these days?
This thing
Life, how life is treating you?
of my progressing to language due to my I've already told you. But
Mhm.
somehow I am managing it. Like I watch short video, listen the podcast, and if I am free, write it rather than talking the people
Mhm.
because the work in my day on daily basis, I feel tired.
Okay.
So I can't. But I just take lots of challenges
Mhm.
on my soul. I do.
Okay. Would you like to introduce yourself because I'm going to upload these videos and it has been a while I haven't uploaded conversation videos, and if some of my viewers are watching you, so they want to know about you a little bit, like your background. Could you could you walk me through
So
introduction again?
yeah, definitely I'll introduce myself. So my name is Nishi. I basically to Bihar. I stay with my parents. I'm work quality associate in MNC company. Apart from that, I can start my to upload too active on daily basis, and my best is to learn this language. So I put efforts to grab all kind of communication skills which is required.
Okay.
That's all about.
Are you facing any kind of difficulties in terms of communication? Because these days most of the people are inactive. I can see my co-learners, they are not active that much because they're occupied with their personal work, you know, so they feel that they are not getting as much time as possible, as much time as should they invest in the language learning. So what do you think about it? Like, and are you also facing the same kind of issues, or are you getting enough time to practice with someone?
First of all, JD, I can say we feel demotivated after half an hour, after one day, after another day when we start our journey, because we don't want to go by step. We want to see ourselves in there. So what happened? We do not think we can learn this language gradually. So they think, okay, I have learned this way. So we start comparing ourselves with those learners who are good at it.
Okay.
English, uh, I can't say you can just complete the 6 month course and you will be expert at it.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency is and how much determined you are to learn this language. It matters because as you practice, so you will aware about the new structures of the grammar, vocabulary, and along you can know how to elaborate yourself. Because whenever we say, "Yeah, I'm good," see, I'm good, but on the other hand, other people say I'm fantastic, I'm the over the moon. So how you will elaborate your sentence, it matters.
Yeah.
And I think being a beginner, but it make so making come by speaking. So when we speak, so we can know, okay, we are making over here mistakes. So next time we can about we can avoid such kind of things. So I am also feeling nowadays, because due to my lack of practice, I do not use that word which is required on that sentence,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what I speak. So that matters for the consistency which we do not do on the daily basis. I think
Okay. Okay. So these days, are you reading any book?
I'm reading and is a master your emotions,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me understand how to control your emotions, how to generate,
Mm.
and how to uh, so kind of skills what
But
learners.
I believe like majority of time we are controlled by our emotions, right? Okay. For example,
Yeah,
whenever you go outside, as a boy, like, oh my God, that girl is very beautiful. Okay, like, you know, you cannot control. Like in a girl also, like, oh my, that boy is very handsome, muscular. So these are kind of our emotions. Okay, like, we somehow, like, we can't control our emotion all the time, right? It slipped from our hands. Like for example, someone going to say something and you're going to get angry. Okay, you're going to lose your control. For example, your mom says something, you're going to, that momentary, you're going to get, lose your, emotions, right? You're going to get angry at your mom or your father, right? Because this is he has said something to you, right? So what is the most important, that we have to exercise our emotions. So that is something we have to incorporate on a daily life.
first of all, JD, I can say we are the person who do not believe to respond. We always react. So
That's
respond.
it. For example, see, there is a thinking brain and there is a, feeling brain. Okay. So most of the time I feel that my life has been driven by the, feeling brain. Okay. Not thinking brain. Thinking brain will be, thinking brain is also important. Like whenever I'm making, like, some decisions. So definitely thinking brain going to drive my car most of the time, majority of time. Why people drink? Okay. Why people drink? Because of thinking brain. Sorry, thinking brain, like feeling brain, right? Feeling brain. They want to have that kind of feeling, right? So you're also like, you just ask yourself, like, in how many times in a day that you're your thinking brain. So, feeling brain controls your decision.
You know what? First of all, I can say we have to train our brain to just use to control your emotions, because if I am feeling bad about you, so I directly respond. Later on, I'll realize that was a not good response which I did with you. So at that moment, try to escape the answer. It will not happen 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. It is a long process, and it can be done when you will face the circumstances. Because right now I'm thinking, okay, if my mama will scold, so I'll not try to answer back. I'll control my emotion. But when the scenario will come, at that moment we directly react rather than responding.
We have to
So
exercise.
we can,
Yeah.
we have to exercise, we have to gratitude the things on a daily basis. I have to just control my emotions, so maybe later on you will not react.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. About how about your health in your family? How is your father doing?
Yeah, everything by God grace, everything is perfect, everyone health is perfect. So
Okay. Okay. Like one piece of advice would you like to give it to me, and I also give you one piece of advice. Okay. What would it be? One piece of advice.
mm, be motivate yourself,
Yeah.
and uh, goals obstacle comes,
Mm-hmm.
the motive uh, to know you for one day definitely succeed. That's a piece of advice which I want to give you.
Okay. Uh, when it's come to my turn, okay, I like to give an advice. Like never underestimate your own capability, ability. Okay, you can always do practice and excel at anything. It could be finance, it could be relationship, it could be our appearance, it could be anything like emotions, right? You always can be better at something. I mean, like most of the people give up in their life because they think, oh my god, these are better person, like they are very skillful, okay, but we are not ready to work on ourselves, right? Like we don't want to practice on our health or eating habit, or it could be exercise, it could be reading books, it could be having practice on daily basis. Like we are always making excuses, okay. What I feel that if you have like 5 6 years of deliberate effort into one direction, definitely you're going to get better. So never underestimate your abilities. You can be better, and definitely you're going to be better if you are have that kind of willing power.
Yeah, perfect. At the right thing, because we are always worrying about our ability. Because if we do not know our ability, so others can always put us down. They can always point it out.
Okay.
So we have to focus on ourselves.
Okay. And how about like weather in your place? Is it raining over there, or is it like scorching hot
It's raining right now.
in your place?
It's, yeah.
Oh my God.
So say the weather is pleasant and we are feeling relief after a long time, because the temperature was above 45 degree and
My God.
47 degrees. We felt uh, we are burning, but now like we are here.
Okay. Like does weather affect your mood, the way you make decisions on daily life?
Yeah, definitely. It's affects our mood, because see, you are planning to go somewhere, whether it's a sunny day,
Hmm.
it's hurting your body, it's burning outside, so you are not supposed to go. There are many plans which will be put off. And if I talk about the weather, which is the wind is blowing, and the weather makes your day, you want to have some food, and you want to demand cuisines which makes your day.
Hmm.
And that moment you plan to go outside, at that moment you plan to hang out with your friends. So I think it's make you happy because when the wind is blowing, so we say, "Oh my God, the weather is perfect. Let's go to be a shop to have it.
Okay.
Go to some snack, and we can plan to go somewhere." So it definitely affects our moods. And in the summer season, we prefer to be stay at home.
Mhm. Okay. I mean, like, if weather is suddenly going to change, most of the people feel ill, okay, or like they get like flu. So it is very. I mean, like, especially when you talk about monsoon season, most of the or like in people goes to the go to the doctors, right? So why does it happen according to you? Is it only because of bacteria and weather is going to change, or body kind of facing changes, going through changes?
First of all, due to our body temperature, we can say because we can say right now it's a summer, so we our body has understood. Yeah, it's a summer, so we know okay it's hot outside, so we can body to so they summer to winter it turns, and at time I you feel sometime cold. So due to the weather, we our body is not able to just support it, so sometimes we feel now cold cough
Hmm.
and or dengue malaria such kind of illness due to the water we can say, and due to some kind of because at that moment the mosquito comes and hits our body.
Mhm. Yeah.
That
Okay, ma'am. I think our time is up. Okay. It has been like 17 minutes, and thank you so much for your precious time. I really appreciate that. And definitely, we'll be connecting soon, and I will let you know like what's happening in my life, and I will also eager to know, 1 month from now, 2 months from now, what's happening in your life as well, right? Okay.
bad.
Okay then. Bye bye. Bye bye.